So every day I get after it. Every day I do a little bit of movement because I know that movement is improvement. Training every day, improving every day is, I think, the goal that most people should have, that they should be growing, learning, strengthening the body, making it better. And I think that can be extrapolated out into that if one person's goal, broadly speaking, vaguely speaking as well, that they just want to get better, grow, improve, learn, that might be the same goal for the group. As like the human race, we should all be growing, advancing, moving up in the level. Should have some crossover, but it starts with you. You gotta, solve your own problems, and then you can, help other people with theirs. So I just do some power movements in the beginning because I was just feeling able to do it, and I didn't really want to, get into more fatigue with doing some strength movements like some push-ups or really long. Well, really, I don't have anything that fatigues the legs besides some weights, but I don't really use that. Maybe I'll do it in the future. But here's just a nice squat mobility routine. Try out some of it. Squat down, put your hands on your knees to help you do it. Put your hands on the floor, put your hands on the wall, something. But you really want to get into a position where your legs are fully folded. It's very important for aging gracefully. I don't have firsthand experience, but from all that I've learned, I do think it's very important to fold the legs completely and to have some good relationship with the ground, because a very common end-of-life injury is falling down on the ground and dying. Like when you're an elderly person, that's a very common cause of death. And a common cause of injury when you're younger is doing dangerous activities. I'm not saying that you should avoid the dangerous activities. They might help you grow. But just have built up a robust body so that you can interact with the ground, and then remove any of the weaknesses. Train the entire body. Add more mobility. For me, the general plan is to increase the range of motion and then build the strength to fill in that extra range of motion that I've earned. So I was not always able to do the splits. So as my legs got more flexible, I've earned and more motion, more range, that I can move my limbs and my joints. And then with that new range, you need to fill that in with strength and hardness. And then eventually you want to soften up that hardness for some parts of the body, not for all of them, of course, but build the flexibility, build the mobility, and then fill in that mobility with the strength, the full range strength. And I think that's how you make your body the most resilient. Also, knowing about the different parts of the body, there are muscles, which are trained through motion and repair on their own very quickly. And there are tendons that are mainly trained through isometrics like this. This will strengthen the tendons in the legs and some of the musculature around the hip to hold it. But just isometric movements or isometric positions train the tendons, because tendons just hold weight. And you just need to spend a lot of time in the position to strengthen the tendons, put the tendons under load for a long time. And they take a long time to recover. They don't have any veins, they don't have any blood supply. They take about 8 weeks to recover, while muscles will recover like within a week, maybe 2. Now, your technique is the thing that, when broken down, will result in a possible injury. Your technique of standing, your technique of moving results in a fall. So that's why I like to preach about having a very robust movement pattern and a lot of capabilities. So please leave a like and comment if you think that you can improve your own movement patterns so you can be useful in a chaotic environment. When the ground shifts from under you, when your foot slips, you're used to improvising and playing in novel situations, novel postures, so that you can remain safe in the face of the unknown. It's very often that injuries won't happen in the thing that you're very good at. Like if you're using a bench press and you're doing the technique fine, you're not going to get injured. But when you're standing up and you only know that one movement pattern and you use that one movement pattern while standing, that's where some injuries might occur. So just be robust in your movement patterns. Train for chaos. Thanks for watching. Farewell for now.